Done. And that's all I've got. Thank you very much.
Are we live? I believe we're live. Congratulations. You're the first person on the live stream.
Awesome. I am Ace, one of the co-heads of Nerf Herders, and this is just a quick reminder that Nerf Herders, probably not at this meeting, but definitely more so at the January meeting, is going to go around to people who have space at the hotel and ask where your entrances and exits are going to be so that we can do line management a little bit more effectively and just make sure that we're not running lines into each other and try to avoid all that before it happens. So if you can be thinking about how you want your space to be laid out between now and the January ConCom meeting, that would be fantastic. That's all.
So for everyone else making announcements, I just got notice that apparently they are seeing your arm and nothing else with the camera. So if you can adjust and people get to see if they're standing there. The angle is something.
Okay, we'll try this.
No, well, or move the microphone.
Yeah. Move the mic.
Better?
Like
Okay.
towards me.
You can see it's all on the screen.
There you go.
Are we all good now?
You can see yourself on the screen. What do you look like?
On the laptop.
I see my face on this laptop screen.
Then you're good.
Okay, great. Hi, I'm Danae. I am one of the new heads of software. I'm the person you will see at these meetings. Eric, our distant deity, we do love him. We are specifically looking for folks who are able to help us with what is often called front-end work for our web application. So if you know anybody who's looking for that kind of work, please have them email. We're going to go with systems right now because we're still working on getting our software email set up. But if you guys could do that, that would be great. Thank you.
I have a question.
Ooh, a question.
For those people who know people who do that stuff, but aren't sure exactly what it is, can you explain what front end is?
Sure. The main keywords that I would look for somebody is that they are comfortable doing HTML and CSS work. It's, hi, Eric has written a lot of, and our other folks have written a lot of very fabulous functionality. Now, how do we make it pretty?
Oh, so basically UI.
Yes,
Thank you.
the code part of the UI specifically. Any other questions? Great.
Hi, I'm Becca. I'm with the programming department. I have two announcements. First is, unlike some departments are changing their deadlines to match the new temporary dates for convergence, we are not. Our deadlines are still, we're going to go live with signups on January 31st. So please have your suggestions for panels in by then. We will still accept panel suggestions until March 31st. But if you missed when people go for their first sign up, you might not get to the schedule because no one will know that you were there. Our second announcement is we are trying to start a youth programming line that is for students ages 8 to 12. We need to find these people. If you know of kids who are ages 8 to 12 who would like to be on panels specifically for and by students who are 8 to 12, have them contact us at programming@convergence-con.org or their guardians. If they don't want to be on panels, but they have ideas for what they would like to see in such programming, also have them contact us. We need brainstorming specifically from kids who are ages 8 to 12. Thank you.
Hi, this is Trisha, and I'm with the Invited Participants Department. Piggybacking on Becca's announcement, we are also interested in seeking out those fantastic kids from age 8 to 12 who are interested in being invited participants. These could be kids who are into streaming, kids who know a lot about like game design, kids who are fantastic D&D players, anybody like that. Kids who want to play, who are great at playing Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, basically any of those kids who have interest in those things that we love, but want to talk about it and share their experiences from their perspective. You can have them email us for more information at invitedparticipants@convergence-con.org. conversions-con.org, or you can send them the link to the application, which is now live, by the way. Our application link is now live. We are accepting nominations for invited participants. You have to self-nominate. So if you know someone who would be a great invited participant, but you don't think they would invite themselves, send a message to us with their name, and we will send them an invite for the link. We're not going to force anybody to apply, but at the same time, give us names and like a website. We'll contact them. We'll send them the invite to apply. We want to hear from as many people from as many diverse perspectives as possible. Get those names in. Nominations will be open until December 31st, and we'll be making and the form itself will be closed on January 8th. Thank you.
Hello, all you beautiful ConCom people. My name is Brandy, and for the last couple years, I have been your trusted head of Artist Alley. I'm happy to announce that I am now officially the appointed head of the dealer's room as well. Thank you. What I'm here to announce today actually is that the application process for both the Artist Alley and the dealer's room will be opening next Friday on the 22nd. If you have friends or other artists and vendors of things that you like that would be a good fit here, definitely send the invitation out to them to apply with us. And to kind of introduce a new part of Dealer's Room as well for this year, we're calling it the Services Department, official name yet to be determined. But it's for people that do things like face painting, hair braiding, cosplay repair, things of that nature. So if you know anybody who does that you think would be interested, we're going to have them apply through the Dealer's Room as well. The time range we're thinking is going to be November 22nd to December 22nd for the application window. So yeah, can't wait to see these applications. Questions?
Is this going to be things like the people doing like the Facebook stuff going to be mobile?
No, they'll pay to have a stall space. Just okay. The question was if anybody would be mobile in this. That's something we might look at maybe depending on how all that goes, but for right now it's just a stall in the exhibition hall.
Okay. So like all the information between that and mobile parties.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Okay. This is definitely a stationary kind of capacity. Any other questions?
So this group, they're allowed to charge for their services,
yes.
Like mobile parties to me.
Okay, so it was brought up to me, mobile parties does not charge for the services that they provide, but the people that would have the stalls within the exhibition hall space for the dealer's department would be charging for their services. Anybody else? Question in the back.
Where do they apply at?
So you can do, when you go to the Convergence website, the to-do tab on the website, there's the, I think it's vendors, or there's the artist page that you can get into, not only Artist Alley, but like the art show. We're still in the process of getting the website stuff updated for 2020, but the application will be live as of next Friday, the 22nd. Any other questions? Awesome. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Angie from Sandbox, and we need people. We've had a couple of our subheads decide to take a break, and so if you know anyone, we do accept subheads from ages 13 and up, and we can and we'll train them into doing their things. Also, we need ideas, as usual. We need ideas. We're going to try to get our list out about the same time that programming does. We'll see how that works. So that's it. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rachel. I'm with Staff Resources and Documentation, also called SRD. Got two things for you today. One is we are still seeking subject matter experts for Self-Care 2 Burnout Boogaloo. Thank you. I came up with that myself. Anyways, any subject matter experts should be longtime members of the ConCom. Breaks are fine as long as you've been here for a long time, long enough to, possibly experience burnout. And the time commitment would be anywhere between 30 minutes and 4 hours over the course of about 6 weeks. So it's not a lot, but we want your input because those of us on SRD have not been on ConCom all that long by comparison. The other thing is that we are ramping up our documentation work for the year. So every department should or already has documentation that says how you do a thing, what steps you take to do a thing, who you talk to do the thing, where you order the other things to do the thing. If you don't have these documents, we have you on a list of priority. If you have these documents but think that you want to revamp them, maybe for the new hotel or for new dates or just because they haven't been looked at in a while, and you want our attention, let us know. We're here to help you. If you say that you want our help, we'll be there. That's why we're here. Thank you.
Hello. Decor wasn't on the list, but we have an announcement. On January the 11th, Saturday, specific times and location to be determined, we will be having a brainstorming session for ideas of how to add new decorations to the hotel for next year. Anyone who wants to participate, we will make sure that something comes out to the full ConCom. But heads up, January 11th, sometime during the day, here in the cities. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I am not actually from Guest of Honor, but I have that hat on right now. Guest of Honor would politely like to remind you that they do in fact have a guest suggestion panel on their website and then on our website, and that they are always looking for suggestions for new Guest of Honor and that we use them over, many years of time. But if we don't know that you want them to come to Convergence, we can't ask them. So we would recommend, and we'll send out a link in the meeting notes and probably to the ConCom list, but anytime you find someone and you're like, oh wow, this interesting job here person would be a great guest at Convergence. Maybe you saw them at another convention, maybe that you were professional friends with them, I don't know. And feel free to send us suggestions at any time during any given year. Thank you. Any questions?
All right. I want to make one introduction. Jessica Nelson, wave Jessica or stand up, is my new admin. So welcome her. She will be available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job is too big. No fee is too big. No, she is going to make sure your emails and things don't get lost in the ether or anything like that. Okay, help her. Where's First Advisors? Jessica is joining me, and we're looking forward to doing some great work together for everybody. So thank you very much. Next up, we're going to partner announcements, and I see we have Ann, GPS.
Hi, everyone. Don't be frightened by the size of the notebook. It's actually really short. Tuesday, November 19th is our open meeting. We do these quarterly, and we are volunteer run. We are a community organization. It doesn't happen without you guys. So if anybody's interested in any of the upcoming things, I believe we're going to be talking about getting set up for Art Whirl and Pirate Cruise and Pride and doing the long-term planning. So you can show up there. It'll be at the center, room 107. Setup and social hour is 6 to 7. Meeting itself starts at 7, and it's usually pretty short. Reminder that November 28th, Thanksgiving, we're doing Geeksgiving. So if you do not have a place to go, or you know somebody who doesn't have a place to go, or has a place they don't want to go to, we're going to have food. It's going to be kind of a potluck. We're going to be providing, protein and the space and the places to put all the crock pots and stuff. But we're going to be there, so come on down. Friday, December 6th is the monthly movie night. And in preparation for the new Star Wars movie coming out, we're going to be showing Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and then The Last Jedi. So again, cosplay is always welcome. And the last is a Holiday Emporium reminder. Date actually switched. Instead of Saturday the 6th, it is Sunday the 8th. So we had a scheduling snafu, so same weekend, just the second day. Anybody have any questions for GPS? The 7th? Am I looking at this wrong?
Saturday was the 6th.
Okay, yep, then that's it. Sunday the 7th.
Sunday is the 8th.
Yeah,
Saturday was Saturday.
7th.
it's on Sunday, not Saturday.
Sunday the 8th.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Math and words and me, we're not on speaking terms lately. Okay, no questions?
You're not on speaking terms with words.
I'm not on speaking terms with words, no. Awesome, thanks.
Words.
And Twin Cities Geek.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay. So here I have my Twin Cities Geek hat on because Twin Cities Geek, as of right before the con last year, is now officially a community partner with Convergence. I know, right? Anyway, you probably saw my email earlier this week that because we're a community partner, we are collecting donations for the holiday drive here at the meeting today. The box to collect those is right in the back of the room, right where the sign-in was. So if you brought something, go ahead and drop it in there during the working portion or whatever, and we will get it out to the families that need it. Also, the drive, the Twin Cities Geek Holiday Drive is now in its 5th year, and this year it runs until December 8th. So you have plenty of time if you forgot today or didn't have anything, but you still want to participate. Head over to twincitiesgeek.com/toy drive. And there you can find the list of 44 locations all throughout the metro and slightly outside of it, where you can drop off your donations. We've got just about every independent gaming and comic book store in town on board, as well as a few other fun things like Blue Sun Soda Shop, Wet Paint Art Supplies, Knit and Bolt in Northeast Minneapolis. There's donation boxes all over the place. And also there's one at GPS as well. So if you're going to any of those cool events Anne was talking about, you can also bring your donations there. And then there will also be one at the Holiday Geek Expo here on December 7th and 8th. And also at, of course, the GPS Holiday Expo on December 8th. And then also at the Nelson Cosplay Holiday Market, which is at the Mendota VFW next weekend. So lots of opportunities. Check out the website, twincitiesgeek.com/toy drive. There's lots of information there about where you can donate, where the donations go, and what sorts of things we need. Thank you so much.
All right. One other kind of note around as we're heading into the holidays. Hallie provides food, clothes, and things like that. So if you know somebody who's in need, send them our way. We can help them. If we don't do it, we know somebody who does. So if you have somebody who's just trying to figure out where to go for resources, feel free to send them our way. The other place that you can check is 211.org. You can either dial 211 or you go ahead and go to it on the website. It's a large database run by United Way that has all of their providers that do things. So as we're heading into the holiday season, it's getting colder. People need coats. They need food. Check out 211. If they want to talk to a person, you can definitely send them our way. And like I said, we'll put them to whoever they need or provide the services ourselves. But I just want to make sure that nobody is hungry or cold this holiday season as we go into that. Just know you have that.
So do you guys have like office hours during the week that people can just come in, or do you need like a call or an email?
We have for our community area, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 to 5. And that's the community area, the food shelf. They also, but if somebody walks in our door, they've never been to things, we will serve them and we'll give them the information about when our hours are. So first and foremost, they can come in or they can call. We'll get them connected to the resources that they need. We can connect them to partners in their own area. So they don't have to come over here. 211 is a great resource for that, but they can also just reach out to us. We can tell them where the local food shelf, where the local clothing closet, things like that are. I just want to make sure people know that they can reach out for resources when they need them. I don't think we have any community announcements. I didn't see it on the list. Any community announcements? All right. Seeing none, we're into the fun part of Who needs to talk to who? What? Mo? Whom? Lauren wants it to be whom needs to talk to whom. Okay, I'm like, what the hell? Fine. Who needs to talk to whom? Right? Is that it? Okay, there we go. I thought it was artistic license.
No.
All right.
Derek Curtis wants to talk to F2E2 and parties at the same time.
Nerf Herders wants to talk to F2E2 and parties at the same time.
And we want to talk to hotel.
And they want to talk to hotel.
Hotel relations or hotel allocation?
Relations.
Thank you.
Software needs to talk to dealers and registration.
Software needs to talk to dealers and registration.
Allocations needs to talk to web team, first advisors, doc, operations, and guest of honor.
Okay, let's go through that again. Allocations needs to talk to web team, first advisors, doc, operation. Doc doesn't exist. So if you ask for them, you'll just be by yourself in a corner talking to nobody. And guest of honor. Yes, Tricia, I'm pointing to you. Stephanie and who? IP needs to talk to Stephanie in opening ceremonies at the same time. Stephanie needs to, and Tricia needs to talk to marketing and programming. Yes, Dan. Decor needs to talk to me. Yes.
Video needs to talk to programming.
Video needs to talk to programming. In the back. Laura.
First advisors need to talk to Rachel and SRD and apparently allocations.
First advisor needs to talk to Rachel and SRD and apparently allocations. Ish.
The unnamed department needs to talk to whoever took notes for me during brainstorming.
The unnamed TV department needs to talk to whoever took notes for him during brainstorming.
Operations needs to talk to nerve herders, logistics, and it needs to talk to Rachel from ASR and ARB. We need publications and viewers.
Okay, let me go through that again. Operation needs to talk to nerf herders, dealers, logistics, publications, and needs to talk to Rachel from SRD. I'm sorry, once we get to 2 or 3, I have a hard time keeping up with all of them. So,
Photography needs to talk with the board.
photography needs to talk with the board.
That sounds obvious.
Accessibility needs to talk to SRD.
Accessibility needs to talk to SRD.
Programming needs to talk to the new unnamed department.
Programming needs to talk to the new unnamed department.
SRD needs to talk to Mikey, Stephanie, Nadeem, Amy and Lauren together. And I need to talk to Charmaine.
Okay, SRD needs to talk to Amy and Lauren together. Amy, Mikey, Stephanie, Nadeem,
And I need to talk to Charmaine.
and Rachel needs to talk to Charmaine. Yes, right there. Masquerade needs to talk to creative services. Yes, you. Huh? I was, okay, so Ann needs to talk to me. With the hat, right here, yes. Okay, Natasha needs to talk to decor and ConSuite, and Holodeck needs to talk to programming. Hand in the back. Art Show needs to talk to Artist Alley and social media. Anybody else?
Stephanie wearing merch hat needs to talk to F2E2.
Stephanie wearing her merch hat needs to talk to F2E2. Lena said what? All right. Any others?
We need to talk to hotel relations.
Which,
We need to talk to hotel relations.
who needed to talk to hotel relations? Ace, Nerf Herders. All right.
Where's Art Show?
Art Show's in the back. We'll find them. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, let's go.
Go ahead and shut down the stream. Right.
I will let you do that. And minute.